Alright guys, good morning and welcome to the channel. So we have another exciting junkyard video for you guys today, and actually it pertains to this car as well as the red one. I've actually located, I can't even believe I found one of these, but it's not quite a Galaxy, but it does have a lot of good parts for these cars. Now I'm not going to quite share with you yet what it is, we're just going to go down there and check it out. But at a local yard here in San Diego, they just got in a car that has a ton of parts for my car. So we're gonna go head down and check it out. I'm incredibly excited. Like I said, I've never seen one of these in a junkyard before at all. So this is really something special for me. At least in San Diego, I have not seen any of these in any of the junkyards. So me and my buddy Nate are gonna head down there and hopefully get some cool parts for it. But more importantly, I just wanna share this with you guys. So we're gonna head down there. Hopefully, like I said, get some cool parts for these cars. So I'm gonna catch up with you guys for now. I made it down to the east lot. The last time I was here, I had a horrible ordeal with a clerk that tried overcharging me and I got in a big argument. So hopefully this time it goes better. And I really hope also that this isn't in the VIP lot because it's an extra charge and that was the lady I had a big issue with. So anyways, I haven't been here in a few months, so we'll see if it's a little better. So we're gonna go outside and see what we can find. All right. Oh, for a second I thought this was a perfect bullnose grill, but it's a van grill. Dang, dude. Freaking Franklin should come and get this door. It actually matches. Oh, it's a little effed up.
Is it mashed?
Yes. Is that 351, Nate? Looks like it. It's kind of hard to tell without the intake. Nice.
This boy is glamping.
Hell yeah, he was. That's a glamping rig right there. He can camp in it and sell food out of the side of it. Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
nice interior too. Oh, these Econoline unequal length beams?
Yeah, they're unequal.
Oh yeah, those are the good ones. Heck yeah. 300 beams. Dude, this thing's got some meats on it. I think it's out of 400 in it. Dude, this thing is sick. Kind of sucks this is in here. Oh geez, whole roof's caved in. Cool paint scheme too. I think we got a little bit of everything today. We got a short bed single cab right here, twin I-beam truck. This thing's pretty sick. And then we have a bullnose. I think this one's a single cab. Yep, I think that was more of a service truck though. You can see the front dually wheels. And then a brick nose crew. That's pretty sick. I don't see these very often.
This is a 460.
Yeah, what a unit. I think this was, oh, it was a dually too. Hell yeah, this thing was a massive truck. GM security systems, nice. That makes sense. Hell yeah. Dang, look at that, there's a 2B Subaru. And then an old Dodge right there. It's a shame. I don't think they're carrying cars over the crusher. Dang, got a little bit of Fox body action there. Nice. All red interior, heck yeah, baby. It's like a factory hood scoop or something. Oh yeah, it was. You can see where the markout was for the hood scoop. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, T-tops too, whoa. This thing's pretty cool. Looked like it was a stick shift too. I could be wrong. This looks like 4 or 5 speed. I don't know what it's out of though. It's just sitting in the trunk of a Crown Vic. It's got a big input shaft on it too. Some sort of 4-speed. Maybe it's one of the transmissions out of the Fox bodies. That's really weird. This looks like they scraped the number on the side of it and then just left it. Interesting. I wonder what that is. So you found your Lincoln.
Yeah, they already took what I needed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I need the intake tube right there.
The one only thing that's missing, literally.
I'd have to get them reupholstered to the right color.
They're nice.
Yeah, these are the earlier ones. I like the early ones better because they have some leg bolstering and better side bolstering.
Wow, the whole interior of this thing is really nice.
I know it. Like, why do people keep sending their March 7th? I could buy these tops.
Dude, look at how nice everything is. Look at the conditions of the buttons. I would take this whole panel if I were you.
Yeah, this one won't work on mine.
Why not?
They're different.
Oh, it's in such good shape too.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. It's in really good shape. Everything in this car is in good shape. What the hell? Is there 2 glove boxes?
Yeah. You got the cup. Oh shit.
Wow.
There's both in it. So you can put all your cassettes. And then this one.
Damn, the 80s are weird. Whoa. Fancy. Man, this is like ultra old man car. Oh, another Fox. With a custom paint job. It's a GT. Heck yeah.
Still has the 10 holes.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Oh my lordy.
Red.
Red, baby. I heard all, like, I swear, like half of Fox bodies are red interior. I don't understand why. Red with blue? Oh, it was originally red. I was just like, oh, no thanks. Huh. Oh, hey, I found the Mark III. Jeez.
It's already halfway to being a gasser.
Oh yeah, literally. It's ready to be a straight axle. Wow, look at that luxury of the AC, baby.
King spring?
I don't know, but somebody was hiding that. Guaranteed. Wow. Although it's, yeah, totally spray painted king spring. Look, they got the steering arm down here. Someone was hiding everything in this car.
I think that's the front suspension off this car, actually.
Really?
It looks like it.
Looks like the lower control arm. Man, this thing is mint.
And I believe they use it.
That's upper and lower. This is like my Galaxy.
It's not from it then.
I never got over these back tire trunk holders.
It's 59. Oh, it's the year I want.
Really? You want one of these?
I want a black one of these.
Oh, total pimp wagon, huh?
Yeah.
Mafia car? Man, dude, I'm about to freaking pop these badges off. This was a pimp's car. I'm telling you. Made it into the premium lot, 'cause of course this is where all the good stuff is. Found a Ranger.
Yeah, it's a Ranger. It doesn't have the seats anymore.
Oh, really? Let's see, what's this one? FE with A. Oh, damn it. Someone took my ID and stole a tag. There's another tag right here. 73 with a 360. There it is, the Y code right there. These ones are always still there. California truck too, R code. Oh, it's an F100. Yeah, it is an F100. It's got a good 9-inch in it. No. Still got a tailgate, damn. Still got a door. Got a door in here.
Oh, like a tailgate?
It's got a fender, a tailgate, and a door.
Oh, wow.
Oh, crew cab Super Duty, damn. Oh, wow. Full camper mode. Nice. It's got a whole lot of nothing I want.
Still got the headliner.
Alright, so like I was saying earlier, there's a car that has a bunch of parts for mine in this yard, and we actually found it, and luckily I see almost nothing that's been taken from it since I saw the photos of when it was put in here 4 days ago. So check this out. So this is a 1964 Ford Custom. This is not a Galaxy, this is a Ford Custom. Basically, they're kind of like Chevys with the 150s and the 210 utilities. Like a Bel Air would be the version of my Galaxy, so this is the more base model, trimless version of a Galaxy. And you can see it has a coupe hardtop style roofline. It does not have the fastback like mine. It also does not have any sort of trim that goes down the side of the car. The only trim that you see is right here, and in the back it says Custom. So nowhere on this car will it say Galaxy, because it's not technically a Galaxy, but like a lot of different cars where, you know, they all share the same parts. This is basically a trimless Galaxy is what you're looking at. So the Custom had these badges, and then I believe the 500s had a little piece that went on the door. This is not a 500, and then it had just the Custom badge on the back. So it says Galaxy right here. That is incorrect. It is not an actual Galaxy. Also, you can see up on the tail panel, there is no trim right here. It just says Ford. Where it would say Galaxy and have a piece of trim right there. That's all you get right there, is it says Ford right there instead of up top like where the Galaxies would say Ford right there. So pretty interesting there. You can see the taillight design, a lot simpler, like the Galaxy 500s and XLs. They have the large kind of afterburner style taillight with a little bit different style. So we probably will be taking a few parts from this. It actually doesn't look too bad. The body of it's actually cooked, which sucks. You can see the roofline on this thing is absolutely wiped out all the way across, and does not look like it's in very good shape. The forklift moving in here messed up the fender, which is a big bummer. The other thing about this more like hardtop coupe style roof is it has its own window frame, which is really interesting, which for me is concerning, because I'm not 100% sure if my wing window will be the same because it has this frame. So I'm not sure. I would expect Ford would want to, you know, use the same parts for the wing windows. I'm assuming these even work, and they do. Get all that out of the way. Oh, nice. Well, they work. They work well too. That's a good tight unit still. So I need a passenger. So this is kind of where I'm gonna, you know, I don't know where I want, because I need window frames and motors, or I need window cranks because the white Galaxy it's busted and the red Galaxy it's also busted. So I was gonna take those, or debate on taking those. This one looks like it still has good glass in it. Man, even these work. Oh, yeah, yep, that still works just fine. But you can see the VIN tag right there. So you can kind of run that for your own curiosity to get more info on it. But I believe the 62s are the customs, and the 63s are all the Galaxies. I could be wrong, but that's from at least my past knowledge. Not too tech savvy with the customs, but nevertheless, really kind of a cool piece. You don't see customs very often. I think you'll probably see 10 Galaxies before you see one custom, just because, you know, now nobody wants them. Also kind of a bummer that they destroyed the whole grill on this thing, but I was looking at the bumper. This bumper looks nice and straight, so we might just try to get this bumper off, assuming I can get it off. Those trim pieces will probably take as well. So we're just gonna dive into this thing and hopefully get a bunch of cool parts for both the cars. Yep, we got a little, basically have the front custom pieces there, headlight rings because mine broke, this core support piece because it's busted on the white Galaxy, and then some the radiator mount as well as the headlight buckets. So that's pretty good. We're gonna move on to the interior. So I got these badges, and then I didn't even realize, so this one's gone, but there is a little badge right here that's on the other side I'm gonna grab. I have like 6 of these horn rings, I swear, so I'm not gonna take this. I like how they wrote Galaxy with an exclamation mark on it, but it's not a Galaxy. Take this custom badge because I think it's pretty cool. The rear bumper's straight, but I don't, or no, it's not straight. I don't need one though. And then I already have, those Ford letters are identical to the ones that would go up there, which subscribers sent to me, so we're not gonna need those. But I do want these taillight rings because the white Galaxy has a huge dent right here on one of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and take just the ring. I might take the taillights too if they're in good enough shape. So we're gonna pop them out just because they're easy to take out and check them out. All right, got the, I don't know if there's a distinct difference between Galaxy taillights and custom taillights. I know the XLs have the little afterburner pieces, but I see the centers that are, I don't know if that's different on a Galaxy taillight. I think you can still buy these, and I think they're like 30 bucks a piece here, so I'm just gonna leave these. I need the trim rings, like I said, those are busted. I'm gonna take the custom badges because those are hard to find. We got a killer sound system back here. You see that thing? Yeah. Freaking custom. It's got a sub and everything. But yeah, and everything back here I don't really need, at least from my memory. You can see our custom 711 horn ring, which is pretty dope. I'm gonna pop this piece off the other side real quick, and then we're gonna pop this VIN off. And then Nate was noting it's a DSO, so it's a special order, which is pretty interesting. So that's pretty cool. This front, I like how this front windshield's perfect. I don't know if it's the same glass though. That's the problem. We're handy dandy little Harbor Freight special trim tool. See if we can pop this baby off. It's really hard to do one-handed. There we go. Aha, got it. You can see it's just got the little clips on it. Sick. Not like I'll ever probably use this, but definitely cool to have. It's actually in good shape too. Oh, yeah, and then there's the factory jack handle with the little piece to take the hubcap off. Thought that was kind of cool. All right, I think we're about done here with this Galaxy per se. Definitely a cool piece. I don't think I'll ever see another 64 Ford in a junkyard, especially this one. So you can see the kind of. We ain't
seeing another hardtop like this.
No.
Or sedan, I should say.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right. I don't think I showed you guys the interior. It's kind of rough. Doesn't look very great. You know, but it does have the factory caps, which you can see right there. I already have a set of them, and then that one's pretty beat up, and that one's pretty beat up. So that's the only good one. So I really have no use for them. And then everything else in here I already have. So like I said, there wasn't really much of a point of me taking some of the parts out of this car. So yeah, still definitely an interesting piece. Really cool to see. But all right, I'm tired. Let's get out of here. Man, some people make my brain hurt. Look at that. 64 Ranchero. This thing came in here with really cool torque thrust wheels on it. Now it's a whole lot of nothing. Man, that blows. Still got a lot of good parts. Good doors, good everything. And then I saw there was a V8 Valiant, which was pretty interesting. And it still has a V8 in it. So I want to say it's a 318, but I don't know too much about Dodges. I doubt it's a 340, so pretty cool. Wow, I bet that piece is really hard to find. Wow, look at that. It's got the push button automatic in it. I have always wanted to drive one of these just because it looks so cool. We've really got reverse right there, neutral. I think that's drive, and then 1 and 2. Yeah, 1, 2 drive. Here's your parking brake, windshield wipers, lights. Oh my god, that is so cool. I've always wanted to drive one of these. Oh, it's got an aluminum radiator in it. Look at that. Dang, that's crazy. All right, we're back with our actual Galaxy. Now you can kind of see some of the differences I was talking about, like the fastback roof versus the coupe or sedan or whatever you want to call it, the hardtop. And then you can see the window frame that's on the custom is not on the fastback. So you can see this is actually, it's just trim, but there's no actual rail that the door sits in. There's no pillar right here is basically what I'm getting at. So it's seamless all the way from front to back, whereas in the custom it's not. Also little bits and trim pieces, like I was saying, that don't exist on that car. You can see on this one, there's that tail panel piece that I was talking about. That's on these, but you know, this one's been deleted. Somebody shaved it, but it should say Ford across the trunk, whereas they moved them down on the customs and it says Ford along the back. And this is that like afterburner style taillight that I was talking about. So it's got the little fins and then a glass bulb in the center versus the customs. They're just that one like kind of just really basic style lens that you guys saw. And these have the long trim that goes all the way down it, but the custom just has the one little pieces in the front fender, and then it just says custom in the back. So definitely some differences. Really kind of cool. I definitely like Galaxies better, but I wouldn't mind owning actually a pretty clean custom because I like trimless base model cars because they kind of show, you know, I kind of treat Galaxies like Crown Vics of the day because you can get them 4-door, 2-door, you know, anything from a NASCAR to a cop car. So there's a lot of different variances, and it was a very popular car back then. All right guys, so we're back from the junkyard. So now we have a pretty good haul to go through. As you can see on the table here, I've kind of laid out a couple of the parts we got, so I'm pretty happy with that considering when I got there, I was expecting a lot of stuff to be already off the car because it had been there for 4 days, and a lot of 2-door older cars do not last in that yard. But I think with COVID and everything, not a lot of people are actually going out, so that's good in my case. So let's go over what we got. So starting off, we have a hood latch and hood brace. So basically this goes on the core support right up on top where the hood latch is. This is the top mount for it. And then the main arm right here that actually opens the hood, you kind of pull this up and back. And then this is the support right here. So I actually bent this support, which you can see right here, it's all bent up. And this was on the white Galaxy, and this was actually bent, which is totally my fault because I jacked the car up, and at the angle, the actual jack mount slipped just barely, and it allowed the car to fall just on that one piece, and it bent that up. So it was a huge bummer. I was really upset about that, but that was my fault, so I bent it with the jack accidentally. Next, we have some headlight rings. I ended up actually needed a couple of these. I stole them off my red car to fix them on the white car when we painted the core support. They started to fall apart, so I wanted some spares, so I at least have some for my red car when it goes together, so that is going to help a ton. The next thing I went ahead and I got are these actual nice headlight buckets. These are the trim pieces that go on the outside, and these ones were not dented at all, which is great. I'm pretty sure I have all of them, but having some nice spares that don't have dents is always a good idea, especially if you can get them for under, you know, 20 bucks a piece, which is what these were. These were, I think, about $6 each, which wasn't too bad, so that'll definitely help out there for sure. Going on to the next thing, we have these taillight trim rings. These kind of go on the outside of the taillights. These are the actual trim piece that kind of finish the taillight off, and I had a big ding in one of them on the white car. We'll go ahead and strip all the coating off of them, sand them, and then polish them, and I think they'll come out amazing. We'll do a separate video on that in the future. The other thing I found that was really cool in the back seat was the factory tire iron, and I know this is the factory tire iron because I saw at the very end of it, it has a little flat piece that basically is there to take the hubcaps off. So I thought that was really cool, and I definitely wanted that, so I got that to go with the white car. Then we have our custom trim. So this is basically one-off trim to this car in this year. Galaxy trim, as we saw, is way different. So here we have the front fender pieces, which is the only trim on the front fender and the door at all. It's these front little pieces that go on the fender. Not really sure what they're supposed to look like, but they're just basically 3 bars on each side. And then I got the one side that goes on the back of the roof because that was the only one that was there, as well as the custom badges that go in the back section of the car that came out really good. These are really nice to have, and they were in really good shape. Then one of the last things I got is a radiator bracket. So you're probably like, why even bother? Well, this one actually is completely flat all the way across and down, which is good because if you guys remember previously when we did the radiator install, big block radiators are taller, so they kind of step up on the one side. So I actually had to cut that down and make it flat to fit my lower profile radiator. And so I saw this one. This is in a 6-cylinder car, so it had a smaller radiator in it. So it was really nice because now I can either just modify this one just barely at all, or you know, it gives me a blank template to basically use. That's why I got that piece. And then the last piece that we ended up with is the actual door tag. I take a lot of the door tags out of those trucks because every single vehicle in those yards eventually get crushed, and a lot of the door tags get stuck in them. So I always figure, you know, they look better as a talking piece, so I go ahead and I take them just as a really cool piece to kind of look at, you know, kind of remember that the car that I got parts off of, this is exactly what it was. So I really like VIN tags. That's definitely a cool one for sure. I've probably got at least 6 or 7 F100 ones that were in Junkyard. So, but overall I think it's a pretty good haul. A lot of these parts will be used mostly on the white car, getting it finished, fit and finished, and then those custom badges we'll just keep for a future project if we ever need them. But yeah, we're gonna kind of transition gears over to this car. So we are working on the roof, which you'll see in a future video. I'm not gonna kind of spoil anything here, but this is definitely something to come. But I think in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and take this hood bracket, take it apart and use the pieces we need, and we're gonna take it over to Mike's and sandblast this thing so we can get ready to put some paint on it. As you can see, this thing is pretty freaking rusty, especially for California standards. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this to Mike's and get it blasted. Got our piece pretty much prepped and sandblasted. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen I haven't been driving my F100 very much, which is kind of a little bit depressing. There's some reasons why, which I'll explain at the end of the video. It's suspension related that does not allow me to daily drive my truck anymore. Plus the motor is getting really tired. I can tell it's finally starting to catch up to it with all the abuse I put it through. So I'm gonna treat it to a little wash. You know, I just took it around town. It wasn't too bad. It's slow speed, so it does just fine. So I'm gonna clean it up because it makes me happy. So yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. Chick just tried to steal my camera. That's really gross. Haha! I'm gonna clean my tires of this stuff. I think I've realized that my wing windows do not seal anymore. That's cool. Alright guys, well I think that'll just about wrap up things for this car in this video. So thank you guys a ton for watching. Massive shout out to my buddy Christian for actually texting me, reaching out to me and letting me know that that car was in the junkyard. This video would probably not have been possible without him, so massive shout out to you, buddy. Thanks a ton. And so I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble and paint that hood bracket piece that we sandblasted in a future video that you guys will see. This video is getting a little bit long. So with that being said, thank you guys a ton for watching. Like the video if you did enjoy. Go ahead and subscribe if you guys are new, and hit the little bell next to my name so you guys never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys in the next video with these cars. Bye guys.